Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be looking at Ravencoin, RVN. Let's go. Okay, welcome back. I put out a poll earlier today on Twitter asking what would you prefer me to do a video on tonight? I think it was like Ravencoin, Algo, XRP, and something else. And it was like 95% voted for Ravencoin, so here we are at Ravencoin. And the Ravencoin community is strong in my Twitter feed, I guess. We actually had more votes than I do have followers, which I thought was pretty interesting. So whoever's watching this video, if you voted on that and you're not following me on Twitter, you can find that link down below in the description. And follow me there too. That'd be great. Anyway, let's go. Got a short update here for Ravencoin. Not really much has happened because it's the weekend price action, and apparently the big whales aren't trading Ravencoin over the weekend. So what we're doing right now on the weekly time frame is we are holding on for dear life here to the 618, as you can see right here. It would be fantastic if this week could close with this candle, even as is, preferably a little bit higher, but even as is, we've only got almost 19 and a half hours to go. So if we can close with this type of candle, I think that would be pretty good. That would be similar to like this candle right here, where we had a big pump the next week, and then we started our big move, which is what I'm waiting for. Once that happened and this candle came in, the bottom of this one, and we pumped to the top, took us up 355%. I would be happy with that. And again, if we did that here, let's just say we got the same results and went up 355%, that would put us right around 16 cents. I think a lot of people in the Ravencoin community would like that. So on the weekly time frame, we are holding our 618. We've been keeping our eye on this all week because this has been a point of interest, is this 618. Not only are we holding the 618, but we are holding the W pattern here for the retest, which is great. If we can hold that, then I do believe we're going to have a nice green week next week, which would be fantastic. Let's go down to, I want to go to the 4-hour because I put out another tweet earlier saying you could be making lots of money right now trading this range. And again, I think I put that out when we were down here. And so if you would have bought in and sold right at the top of my range here, which is also right where the 200 EMA is, you could have sold right at the top and made some decent profit from bottom to top here. It's 9.5 cents or 9.5%. Pretty good. I would take that. Which I did actually. I did make this trade. And so, yeah, not sure if it's going to drop lower back down to here. I actually hope it doesn't, because if it does, that means we're below. This green line here is that 618 that we're trying to hold on the weekly. And as you can see, we are just dancing right around that 618 on the lower time frames, because I think it's going to come down to the wire unless we get a nice big move, preferably to the upside, sometime in the next 19 hours. We're probably just going to stay in here. So, I mean, if you go down lower, I mean, now that I'm looking at this, it kind of, well, no, you've got some bearish divergence coming in here on the lower time frame. So on the 1 hour, got a higher and a lower high over here on the RSI, but we've got a higher high on the price coming in here. So we've got a little bit of bearish divergence coming in on the 1 hour. 1 hour is not too significant. You know, that can change within an hour or two, that divergence, so that's fine. But just for short term, possibly we see us come back down and retest this range here. Or what would be better is if we're making higher lows here. And so if we took our Fibonacci from this low right here, and let's move it to this high right here. You know, we pretty much held the 382 here. But actually, no, I want to do this one right here. So from this low to this high, we've been kind of dancing around. We did tap the 618 twice. We created sort of a double bottom pattern here, and then we moved up, and let's go from this low to, well, it would have been that high, and we started tapping the 0.5. And, you know, this is kind of tricky right here because there's not really, you know, clear lows coming in right here. We do have 2 clear highs, but the lows aren't very clear. So, yeah, I could totally see us rolling back down, or maybe even just holding this 100 or the 20 EMA right here. But we do, again, let's go to the 4-hour. I've been saying this all week, is we need to get above this 200 EMA right here, which you can tell we've been trying to get above it multiple times and struggling. Good news is on the 4-hour, we are still holding above the yellow line here, which is the moving average. So we're holding above that, and we're starting to get above the 50 line on the RSI. Now, once you start seeing some green, preferably better green than this, you're going to want to see some higher histograms coming in, like this high right here. Once we start seeing some green coming in on the 1 and the 4-hour, these are kind of low. You want higher histograms than that. Plus, we just got a red one right there and a cross on the 1-hour, which is confirming my bearish divergence. So once we start getting some green, preferably on the 4-hour, that's when I'd start getting a little bit more excited about a move to the upside. But that's kind of it. That's all I got really for Ravencoin right now. We're just kind of dancing in between this channel here, in between, you know, 0.38 and 0.4, almost 2. Right in between that 200 and then whatever's holding support down here. I was trying to figure that out. There's really not much going back, so it's just finding some kind of support here, which is fine. But yep, just pay attention to this. We got 19. Let's find out. We have 19.5 hours to go on the daily and on the weekly, and preferably on the weekly, we would like to see this candle body close above this 618. So here, let's just find out what that price is before I go. So preferably we want to see the weekly candle close basically above 4 cents. It's got to be above 4 cents. Otherwise, our next target at the 786 might come true, which is around the 0.3389 cent area. So just pay attention to that. So tomorrow, my time is 5 p.m., but just remember 19.5 hours to go. Pay attention to that. Otherwise, I mean, who knows? You might still get lucky, and on the 4-hour, you know, you could be trading this sideways action here and making some good money in there as well. So that's all I got for Ravencoin. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.